What's going on, everybody? It is May 13th. It's a Wednesday. And do I have some cringe for you? Some beautiful, beautiful cringe. We're going to talk about Starfire. And I guess painting yourself orange is bad. I guess that's a problem now. I didn't know. I know you can't do anything like that. So, Starfire. A lot of you might know her from the Teen Titans. A very fun comic book. Also had some good shows. You had the original Teen Titans, and then you have the current animated movies from DC that are pretty good as well. A lot of people like Teen Titans. A lot of people know who Starfire is. You also have that show Titans that's on DC Universe. Of course, a big controversy with that version of the character, mostly because she looks nothing like the character. But anyway, that's, I guess, because of that show, the default race for the character, even though she's an alien and she's always been orange, but whatever. I'm not really too bothered by the show's depiction of her. I actually think that Titan show is pretty good, actually, but that doesn't change the origin of the character. This on the screen is what the character looks like in the comic books. But apparently that means if you decide you want to cosplay as her, you can no longer do that unless you're a black woman or something, I guess. And if you're not allowed to now change your skin tone to orange because that makes you guessed it, a racist. Imagine that. So this also once again involves that Star Wars girl who's always got people coming after her for all kinds of reasons. It's insane. I was going to do a video. She was making fun of the Reylos. Some Reylo fan art. I went on her stream and we were all making fun of. There's a couple of us on there. There's like Drunk 3PO and Tom from Midnight's Edge. We were all having fun making fun of the Reylo tweets. Or no, these were on her video. So she did a reaction to a really bad Reylo animation. Reylos are terrible, terrible degenerates, by the way. And she was making fun of it, so this, of course, meant that people need to report and cancel her video and take down her platform and all kinds of stuff. And now there's this. Now, because she thought this cosplay looks better than the TV show version of Starfire, she's now racist as well. So you can already kind of see that the cringe is there for this one. So let's go over this article. YouTuber, that Star Wars girl, and cosplayer Wanderlust Luca were accused of being racist over a Starfire cosplay. Wanderlust, a self-described amateur cosplayer from the Netherlands, recently shared her Starfire cosplay on Instagram. In her first post, she wrote, "Starfire from Teen Titans, the cosplay is a little different from most of my League cosplays. Hope you like me cosplaying something else." Cosplay looks pretty good. I like it. And it does pose the question that got that Star Wars girl in trouble. When cosplayers do it better than the studios can, by the way, this girl's awesome. Been following her on Insta for a while now, and she absolutely nails it every time. And then, of course, this reply comes in, "Racist? You?" And she's using this character of the show, kind of trying to say that this is now a woman of color. You're not allowed to do this now because she's using like some orange on her skin here. She's also an Asian woman. I want to point that out. I think so. That'd be my guess. But, you know, she's trying to be authentic to the comic book character, Starfire, not the character from the TV show. So now if you want to make yourself orange to look like the character from the comic, that's now, I guess, some kind of form of blockface or something, and you're being racist, even though, I mean, come on, it's some kind of orange tone, but this is a problem now. This cosplay looks fantastic, I gotta say. It's a very good job. And I do find that interesting. You see this a lot, where cosplayers will do a better job than studios. People making TV shows and movies. Sometimes the cosplayers beat them. This version is way better than the Titans character that's on DC Universe's show. And I guess that show's coming to HBO Max, by the way. So that's something. If you do end up getting HBO Max, you should check it out. I do like that show, but There's definitely better versions of Starfire, but she does an okay job. I don't hate the character on that show, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't have rather had this. I would have rather had this character on the show. There's several ways you could have done that character, and this would have been one of them, but they made the choice that they decided to go with. There's nothing that I can do about it. So she makes this tweet, and people decide to come after her. So we got this one here. Racist, you? She put on a wig, bought wig and costume, and then posed for pictures. That is not difficult. She's also racist. I do not care what you have to say. We got some more here. I know the racism is fine with little brains you had, but Coy doesn't wear his suit 24/7. On DC TV, Coy hasn't even got her suit. Titans has many faults, but its suits aren't one of them. Also, I doubt they put her in a cheap suit got from Amazon. The show got the character right. You are just a dumb racist bee who thinks Teen Titans Starfire is the only Starfire. Technically, she is the only Starfire. That's where the character comes from. It comes from Teen Titans. So, how much you want to bet that Baby Yoda Lovebot here has never read a Teen Titans comic? Only knows her from probably Teen Titans Go or something. I'm just saying. So I got this one. Do it better because she's not black. Starfire's orange, not white. Racist. First off, that was never implied because she's not this version of the character. You see how it's always jumped on? Like, oh, you like that version? You don't like this one? It was never talked about, never discussed. Okay? She just said, this version looks better. And I agree. She's not wearing a big minx coat, looking like she's like a streetwalker, number one. Like, there's all kinds of jokes you can make about the Titans Starfire. Okay? So you're going to hear, it's like, this is blackface, which I don't get. It's literally not. It's someone cosplaying as the comic book character, so they made themselves orange. I see people change. Are you not allowed to do that now? What if you want to do what if you want to be Mystique? Are you not allowed to paint yourself blue? Is this how this works now? I don't get it. So everything is now racist. This is the problem. And this is why these people lose arguments all the time, because literally everything falls under that racist umbrella now. Everything. So blue equals black, I guess. Orange equals black. Okay. The character in the comics is an alien and she's orange. Okay. The show decided to do it for whatever reason, the way they did it. That doesn't mean that the comic book character is now black. Okay. I don't understand this. I don't understand this argument that they're making here, but okay, whatever. So then eventually we have Luca here come in and explain what's going on. Why are people so mad at her? And she responds to that Star Wars girl and says, yeah, they came for me too because someone said they preferred me over the Netflix Starfire. I liked that comment because I took it as a compliment, and now I'm racist for it, even though the comment didn't even mention race. And so there you go. Because she took the compliment and decided, well, thank you for saying that my cosplay was better than a TV Productions version of the character. I appreciate that. It's actually it's a compliment, but you're not allowed to accept those kind of compliments. Remember, the only thing you're allowed to do is whip yourself and feel miserable all the time. That's the way that these crazy NPC people, that's the way they see things. So some people came in to defend it. The Starfire we deserve, the Starfire we got, and so on and so on. But it's some ridiculous stuff. I don't quite get it. I don't understand how this is racist, but I don't understand these people anyway. So no, Star Wars girl is not racist because she likes this cosplay. That's ridiculous. She has a video. I'll link in the description if you want to watch it. And before we go, I don't know how to make a whole video out of this. So I just want to talk about it. Check this out. So a comic book shop actually ordered 500 issues of Marvel's New Warriors. Bleeding Cool put this out. And it talks about how this guy who owns Larry's Comics actually ordered 500 issues of the New Warriors #1 coming out whenever it comes out. It was originally, as it says right here, supposed to come out April 15th. And now all the way until August, it's not even listed. So I don't know what's going on there. Not sure. But eventually it will come out, and this guy's going to get 500 issues. His reasoning behind this is because the YouTube trailer got over 1 million views, and no press is bad press, and he thinks that people are going to rush in to buy that car wreck. I don't know about that, but I hope it works out for you and you don't have those sitting around, collecting dust. I think that they're going to probably end up in your dollar bin for a long, long time. But hey, I hope it works out for you. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts on this. What do you think about all of this? Also, if you would, share the video, throw a like up. If you would, make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. I'd also appreciate all that. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.